The 2024 US presidential election is rapidly approaching, and the online battleground is already teeming with misinformation. A disturbing trend has emerged: the use of stolen photos of European influencers to create fake pro-Trump accounts on X, formerly known as Twitter.
This tactic, uncovered by CNN and the Center for Information Resilience, seeks to manipulate public opinion by creating the illusion of grassroots support for the former president.
The goal is clear: to sow discord, manipulate perceptions, and ultimately influence the outcome of the election.
The influencers, many of whom are unaware of how their images are being used, are unwittingly dragged into the heart of a political firestorm.
The use of stolen photos is not merely a matter of privacy violation. It strikes at the heart of trust and authenticity online.
By fabricating personas and manipulating perceptions, these malicious actors are eroding the very fabric of our digital interactions. The use of stolen influencer photos is a key tactic in a broader strategy of misinformation and propaganda.
These fake accounts, bolstered by stolen images that lend an air of legitimacy, often target specific demographics with tailored messaging. They might appeal to voters' fears, exploit existing social divisions, or promote conspiracy theories that cast doubt on the electoral process.
The use of bots and other automated accounts further amplifies the reach of these campaigns.
By artificially inflating engagement metrics, these malicious actors create the illusion of widespread support for their views.
This can have a powerful psychological effect, swaying undecided voters and reinforcing existing biases.
When citizens lose faith in the integrity of their elections, the very foundations of democracy are threatened. Social media platforms, particularly X, find themselves at the epicenter of this battle against misinformation.
One of the key challenges is the sheer scale of the problem. With millions of users and a constant stream of new content, it is a Herculean task to identify and remove every instance of misinformation.
Another challenge is the resilience of these malicious actors. When one account is shut down, another quickly pops up in its place.
These campaigns often operate across multiple platforms, making it difficult to track and dismantle their networks.
By the time an image is taken down, it may have already been shared thousands of times, its intended damage done.
The theft of our images inflicts real harm on us influencers targeted in these campaigns. It's not simply a matter of stolen intellectual property. It's a violation of our personal brand, our online identity, and our relationship with our followers.
Imagine scrolling through your social media feed and stumbling across your own photo, plastered next to political messages you find abhorrent. The damage to our reputation can be significant. Followers may mistakenly believe that we endorse the views expressed by the fake account, leading to confusion, anger, and even calls for boycotts.
It also raises broader questions about online safety and the need for stronger protections against identity theft and digital manipulation.
The use of stolen influencer photos for political propaganda is not an isolated incident. It's a symptom of a larger crisis of trust afflicting our digital age.
The internet, once hailed as a democratizing force, is increasingly being weaponized to manipulate public opinion, erode social cohesion, and undermine faith in democratic institutions.
The stakes are high. When citizens lose faith in the integrity of their elections, the very foundations of democracy are threatened.
Misinformation, especially when it is sophisticated and widespread, can shatter that shared reality, leaving behind a fragmented and polarized society. The fight against online manipulation is not just a matter of protecting elections, it is about safeguarding the future of democracy itself.
Combating the scourge of online manipulation requires a multi-pronged approach involving social media companies, policymakers, and individual citizens.
Social media platforms have a responsibility to invest in more robust content moderation policies and technologies.
Policymakers must also play a role. This includes enacting legislation that holds social media companies accountable for the content on their platforms, while also protecting freedom of speech.
However, the most important line of defense lies with individual citizens. We must become more discerning consumers of information, developing a healthy skepticism towards what we encounter online.
Media literacy education is essential.
By working together, we can create a more resilient digital landscape, one where truth prevails over falsehood and where democracy can flourish.